Hey guys, this is a review for your test on Friday, November 14th. This is point slope form, writing and solving inequalities, or graphing inequalities. And let's get started. So it says, given the following point and slope, write the equation of the line in point slope form. That form is y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. So this is my x sub 1, this is my y sub 1, and this is my slope. So I will start by writing y minus 3 equals 1/4, parentheses, x minus. Now when I subtract a negative 8, it becomes positive 8. So I have to make note of that when I see it in point slope form, that this is actually a negative 8 on the line and this is a positive 3. Alright, now the y is going to be negative here, so it'll be y plus 5 because it'll be minus negative 5 equals negative 8. The slope doesn't change its sign ever, times the quantity of x minus 4. Now the same thing, it says write the equation of the following tables in point slope form. With these tables I must go to Desmos to find the slope because it's not given to me. So I'll type in my table. I will use negative 1, 5, 4, negative 5. Hit my regression button, and just in case, my slope is negative 2. Slope is negative 2, and I must use this point. So it'll be y minus 5 equals negative 2 times the quantity of x minus negative 1. And I just crisscross those negatives, the minus negatives. Alright, over here, my table needs to be vertical. The horizontal tables have thrown us off with this is not 0.35, this is 0.36. And we'll use 8 and 1 because that's what they gave us anyway. Back to Desmos. Clear this guy. 3, 6, and 8, 1. My slope is negative 1. Is negative 1. So this will look like y minus my y1, which is 1, equals, I can put just a negative symbol here, and then x minus 8, because that's my x value. Alright, it says Carissa found a store that sells drinks and bags of chips. Each bag of chips costs $4, and her drink will cost $3. Write an equation that represents the situation. So wherever I see each, that goes with my x. So it'll be y equals 4x, and she's only getting one $3 drink. What will the total cost for 4 bags and 2 drinks be? Oh, now we're switching it up. So x is 4, and I can't say y is 3. But I'm going to multiply this by something else. So y equals 4 times, it should be 4 because it's $4, plus 3 times 2 drinks. Alright, 4 times 4 is 16, plus 6, and this will be $22 total. Typically they'll say like a total is something else, so I also could have done 4x plus 3y equals the total cost. Read carefully when you see the question like this on the test on Friday. Alright, it says graph the following inequalities. This is the question that we missed the most on the CFA. We have to pay close attention to this. This was also IXL lesson HHP. So if you feel like you need more practice, go redo IXL lesson HHP or go get to 100. So we start with the y-intercept, which is 4. So I'll go right here. My rise over run is -3 But remember, there's an invisible 1 down there. Okay? So I will go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the left, or to the right 1, because it's negative. So it's negative, I went down. I will go down 3, and then to the right 1, down 3, and to the right 1. I also must be mindful of my signs. Remember, this is shaded above and dotted. This is shaded above and solid. Then the other way around, remember this makes B low. So this is an L, and this is dotted. And this is B low. And this is a solid line because I include whatever is on that line. Oh, okay. Still poking holes. All right. So this one would be above and solid. So I would use my ID, which I don't have right now, so I'm going to use hand sanitizer to make my solid line. There it goes. And then I would shade above it, so that's over here. I would also use a checkpoint. I like to use the origin as my checkpoint. So I'll plug this in for y and this in for x. And instead of saying y is greater than or equal to negative 3x plus 4, I'll say 0 is greater than or equal to negative 3 times 0 plus 4. And then if this is multiplied by 0, you get 0. Does this statement seem to be true or false? Is 0 greater than 4? This is false. Therefore, my origin should not be in the shaded region, which is, again, over here. So I did the right thing. I did not include my origin. All right, this guy. Lots of work there, y'all. If you do one step on where you're graphing these, you're not doing enough. You have to do a lot. You've got to plot your points. Typically on your test, it'll just be 2 points. You've got to determine what kind of line and where you're shading and check to verify that you're doing it correctly. All right, over here. This is shaded above and it's dotted. Start at the negative 5. Plot your point. Your slope is 2 with an invisible 1. So go up 2 and to the right 1. Up 2, right 1, up 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Let's make my dotted line. And then above would be over here. Again, use your origin as a checkpoint. Does 0, 0 make this true? Y is greater than 2x minus 5. Is 0 greater than 2 times 0 minus 5? Remember, 2 times 0 is 0. Is 0 greater than negative 5? This is true. I've got my origin included, so it's good to go. Here it says, given the following points, determine which points are in the solution sets for the inequalities. So this is where you're plugging in your x and y, and x and y, and x and y, and x and y.